So I got way too many emotions stuck inside of me. So I took some shrooms to open my heart so the emotions can flow. I'm emotionally backed up. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to hear my rant about being emotionally overwhelmed. I don't know who is in charge of putting together like birth charts. Like, who do you think is in charge of making our chart? I've heard people say that we decide to come here, we decide to reincarnate, we agree to reincarnate, and we agree to a certain chart. I don't feel like I would have ever agreed to this. I don't think it's safe to put this much water in one person. I'm a Cancer moon and a Cancer rising, Pisces sun, Pisces Mercury. Like, it's not right. It's not okay. It's not fair. It's not logical. It makes no sense at all whatsoever. And then somehow I'm fire dominant. I don't get that. It's just not safe to put this much water and this emotion in one person. And Neptune is in retrograde, Mercury is in retrograde, and life is just. And it's the timeline jump. Okay, I guess the shrooms are kicking in because the emotions are coming out. Like, I have had so many feelings inside of me, and I couldn't name them. I couldn't figure out like how do I feel, because we all have, life. We all have work, and we have life, and we have so much that we have to do. Let's take a deep breath. Take a deep breath with me so I can just. Ooh, okay, take another one. Just. Man, people been fucking with me, man. People been fucking with y'all too. Oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure everybody is a little emotionally constipated, and then like the season is just forcing so much up. So whenever I feel like this, and you have to make time to just offload all of your emotions, whether it's through journaling or going to therapy or counseling or having a girls' night friend talk session, whatever it is, how you have to just make the time to spill out all the emotions and just unload yourself and let everything out. So that's what I'm doing today because they were really getting to me. I was feeling way too overwhelmed. Welcome to the new timeline. I'm so grateful that you're here with me. So grateful that you're here in this new timeline with me. I was afraid you wouldn't make the jump. It's real different over here. I have so many, like, the thing about the timeline jump is that there's a space and a period for integration where we have to settle into it, and like our body has to settle into the newness of it, and it's unsettling. It's like, whoa, wait, this is real now. Like, in this timeline, I can see ghosts. I could never see the spirits before. I could always feel them and I could hear them. But now I can see them. I see the orbs, I see the apparitions, I see the ectoplasm. In this timeline, my assignment is to really and truly embody divine obedience. When my spirit say do something, I gotta do it without question. In this timeline, our our technology has to update and upgrade, like how all our phones are updating and all our devices are updating to AI and all this. Like, this technology, this physical body that we're in, this is technology. This is our spaceship. This is our teleportation device. This is our Merkaba, and this has to upgrade too. So in this timeline, we exist in a space, or at least I do exist in a space where there are no more cards. There's no more tarot, oracle. We read, we know, and we feel, and it's a divine knowing, and we have to learn to trust that divine knowing without a shadow of a doubt. So something that has been so heavy on my heart, and I don't know how to talk about it, and I couldn't find the words for it, is Spirit has been telling me to distance myself from certain people who don't embody the divine obedience of Spirit. People who have said, in my presence, that Spirit told them to do something, and they decided to do what they wanted to do anyway. spirit told me, my spirit said, you need to get away from that energy in this timeline where we are going and what you're going to be doing. I don't need you around that energy at all in any way. And that has been a heartbreaking revelation that in this new timeline that some people can't come, or they can't come in the same capacity with which they were in my life in the previous timeline. And this timeline is going to be a lot more isolating and lonely. And I thought that I was alone before, but like, yeah. So it's like, if I gotta be alone, I want everybody to just leave me the fuck alone. Like, just leave me alone and let me be. It's not all grief. I mean, there is grieving. You grieve the old you. You grieve the old, things on the timeline that you did enjoy, the people. So you do have to give yourself space and grace for that in the integration period. But also, man, whew, why is this thing burning crazy? But also the good things about this timeline are that the technology upgrade, the amplification of powers, the amplification of being able to see with my physical eyes, the upgrade of, like, I'm like a super dream walker now, and I can like exist in more than one dimension at a time. So there are a lot of good things, but in that good thing, like I've been wanting to go out, because I be here in my home all the time, and I want to go out in the world. And in this timeline, I exist as a being that is so big and so broad that I cannot be caged, and I can't shrink myself, and I can't like come back down. I can't I'm all the way open now. Like my wings are fully expanded, and I want to be out in the world as my whole full self. And motherfuckers won't leave me alone. Nobody will. I finally get. Do y'all remember that scene, that episode of Lovecraft Country, where Letty's sister was saying, like, the most difficult thing about being a black woman is that I keep fucking getting interrupted. They won't leave me alone. I can't have peace nowhere. If I'm gonna be by myself, then let me be by myself. I cannot exist in a public space as myself without somebody coming up to me asking me what I'm doing. Where are you from? What you doing? What's going on over here? Like, and it's always 95% of the time it's a white man. 5% of the time it's a woman. But it's always a white person. It is always a white person interrupting me, trying to be in my business, trying to quantify me, trying to figure me out and put me in a category, in a box. And it's so fucking exhausting, and I'm so tired of it. And I can finally put a name to that feeling that has been bubbling inside of me. I just want to be left alone, and I'm so tired of being interrupted. Let me exist as myself in the fullness of myself without you trying to figure me out. Just leave me alone. Leave black women alone. If you see me in public and I'm meditating, people come up to me, hey, you can't sleep here. I'm in the park meditating. I got my eyes closed. I'm sitting up. Clearly I'm not asleep. You can't sleep here. I'm at the beach the other day. I got a ticket on the beach. Can you believe I got a ticket for being black on the beach? I'm sitting there doing my ceremony Tuesday. That's why I haven't reposted the meditation. Like, I have really been going through a lot of revelations and downloads, even within that. Like, I'll come back to that. But I'm sitting there on the beach. I'm meditating, and I have my little bitty fire. It's safely contained. The same little fire that I have every year. Literally every time I go to the beach, I dig a little hole in the sand and I make a fire down inside the sand. This past Tuesday, feast day, Yumaya feast day, I'm sitting there, I'm meditating. I see bright lights out the corner of my eye. The sheriff has drove down on the beach. Nobody else is on the beach. I'm just me by myself. I'm meditating. And he says, we got a call about a disturbance on the beach. And I'm like, what kind of disturbance? We got a call about a disturbance. You got some ID? No, I don't have any ID. I came out the water. Do you live? Asking me a million questions. I'm like, is there a problem? Am I being arrested? You're being detained. Why am I being detained? What did I do? I need your name, your date of birth. Ask me all these questions. Okay, so he goes and he sits. He's shining these bright lights on me, and he goes, "I'm going to my car. You stay right here." He goes to his car. He's in his car for like 45 minutes, and I'm just sitting there like he's like, "No, you can't leave." I'm like, "What is the deal? Like, what am I doing? So I put my fire out. I pack all my stuff up. I guess he's looking for a reason to fuck with me, and he comes out his car and he reads this list of city ordinances. These are city ordinances that you have violated. It is turtle mating season. It is sea turtle mating season, and you can't have a fire on the beach. It's this, it's that, and I'm like, isn't a city ordinance an arrestable offense? He's like, it can be. I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. Like, this has never happened to me before. And like, just right before there, I was sitting there and I seen a shooting star. And I'm like, let me make a wish on the star. And I'm like, what do I really want more than anything in the world is I want freedom. I want to feel free. I wish that I could sit here in this space and feel completely free and completely safe and completely close my eyes and relax and not have to look over my shoulder and worry about, like, when I'm at the beach, like, it's always white boys. Black men, they will walk past, they might say hi, they might, men of other cultures, ethnicities, they leave me alone, they don't bother me, they don't even look at me. White men, young white boys, they will literally, if I'm sitting there meditating on the beach, they will run towards me at top speed and then turn off at the last minute. Like groups of them. And I just sit there, unbothered. Older men have to have conversation. Where are you from? What are you doing here? What is this? What's going on here? Nowhere I go can I just be, and that's exhausting. And I was sitting there praying, like, if I had a wish, it would just be the freedom to just exist as myself and feel safe. And I was thinking, like, do I need somebody else here with me? Like, do I be needing a man at night to watch my back so that I can meditate on the beach and like get the downloads that I came here to get? Like, what is it that I need to do to get what it is that I'm asking for? And it's just so exhausting for that to be my wish, of all the things that my mind could aspire to create in that space with all the power and the energy that I have. And the one thing, like, it did really feel on some Harriet Tubman shit. Like, they really got me feeling like I really feel that scene where Letty's sister, like, put that shoe up that white man's ass because I'm so tired. Just leave me alone and let me be. Like, I'm not asking you for nothing. I don't want anything from you. I just want to be left alone. That is truly, seriously, that's all I need in the world from you, is for you to just go your way and let me go mine and leave me alone. I'm not prejudiced. I can't be racist. It's not any of that. It is literally like, these are examples of things that have been done to me. It is not ancestral. It's not even in my DNA. These are like real-time examples of things that are happening right now in the present. Like, and it's always a white man. And as a person who can feel energy, I feel their energy. And when I feel their energy, it feels like somebody got a box full of bees and they just keep shaking it up. Their energy feels so like neurotic and chaotic, and they're just always on edge, and like everything they do is be from a place of fear. Like, they just have so much fear. They're just so terrified. And I guess that's why they live in that space of like that energy of the overseer. They gotta see what everybody's doing and know what's going on and categorize, and like, it's so crazy. It's just so insane, because whiteness is a mental illness. It truly and really is a disease, because I have a lot of what can we call them? Like, I really feel like y'all need to reclassify yourselves, like re-identify, like lose the the mental illness of whiteness. Like people, I have a lot of people in my family that are lighter skinned and that are not African American or indigenous to America, and they do not identify as white. They identify as French or Canadian or Italian. They don't call themselves white. Only people that call themselves white, like they have given away their indigenousness, because you're indigenous to somewhere too. You traded your indigenousness in for the identity of whiteness, and whiteness requires a very strict program because it's not real, it's not actually rooted in anything, so you have to follow the rules. If you step outside of the rules of whiteness, like white people, they will disown their kids if they step out of the parameters of this is what whiteness is and you're not adherent to it. Then you can't be, like it's so crazy. And the energy be so because they have to, they're always trying to make sure that they're living within the confines of whiteness, and it's just it's not real. And it's like, free yourselves from the shackles of whiteness. Free yourself. Free yourself. If you, at some point, your family have placed that identity on you of being white, like re-identify. You can choose to be something else. If trans people can choose to be another sex, you can be transracial. You can change, you know, and identify as, find your indigenous roots and re-identify yourself and release yourself from the shackles. And I'm pretty sure it's exhausting always having to look over your shoulder and trying to police everything and everybody and oversee everything and everybody. You never actually get to be your own actual self. So I'm pretty sure that that has, like, you need to take some shrooms, because that's like some serious emotional constipation. I'm pretty sure that you have going on within yourself as a lesser melanated person. Like, I don't know, which y'all got to figure out your own name for yourselves. But white is played out. Let that shit go. Release that to the wind and let it breathe. Um, ugh. So yeah, that had me pissed off. I'm glad I let them emotions go. I feel a lot better. Like, ugh. What else was I mad about? What else was I mad about? Drink some water this cancer season. Cry it out. Let it go and release it. I'm going to re-record. Well, not re-record, but I have to edit the sound in the meditation that I did, and the energy that I was channeling and the energy that I was feeling. The releases that were happening, like, were so, ooh, did my selenite just break when I said woo? Yeah, the energy that was coming through, the energy that was being clear was like very heavy, dense womb trauma, shame energy. And when it came through me, like when I stood up after I got done, my towel was covered in blood. So the thing that I have been going through that has been set on me, on my chest, that I was so, you know, about wanting to build community and have cost-free spaces for people to build and grow and love each other, and just places for people to third spaces that you didn't have to pay for, community spaces. But I can't do free energy channelings because look how much toll it takes on your physical body. Like, I'm physically bleeding out for, like, releasing the wounds. Like, when I say I'm clearing some shit, I'm really clearing that shit. Like, it is not a game. I'm really doing this. Like, the energy that it takes to channel when you're doing a collective clearing, you gotta sleep the next day. You gotta sleep the next day. Your physical body isn't meant to handle all of that, but there are some of us that are called, and we can balance between those realms and those dimensions, and we can do that work. And in this new dimension and on this new timeline, I'm being called deeper and deeper and deeper into that work. And this is the process of integrating into that newness. It's exhausting. Man, I gotta reschedule my vacation. This really sucks. This timeline came with ups, downs, turnarounds, round and rounds, roundabouts, in and outs. The craziness of the whole food thing. The whole, like, every day I'm hearing about You can't eat this and you can't eat that and you can't trust this food and you can't trust that food and this the kale is bad, the spinach is bad, the banana, like everything. Like I finally got to the place where I'm all the way vegan, no processed foods. I got rid of all of my canned foods, and now I'm hearing people talking about you gotta stock up with canned foods because the if you eat fresh fruits and vegetables and you didn't grow them yourself, they're covered in parasites and like I'm like man, I just can't deal with this. These days be so long and hard and rough, and I'm so emotional. I feel it all. I take it all here to the heart, and so you see the sage burning, cleansing and releasing. I be carrying other people's heaviness in my heart too, from like work. You know, I work with senior citizens, and I be calling and doing checks on people, and oh my God, older men are just, it's just so sad. They've been breaking my heart all week. They've been just tearing my heart up. I cry like I cry at least 3 times a day while I'm working. I cry in between patients. These old men that just like, I lost my wife and I just ain't got nothing else to live for. You can just, I'm ready to pack it up. And this is, why should I go get this test? Why should I go do this? Why should I keep, you know, they just want to keep getting money out of me. I already know I'm ready to go home to the Lord. I'm ready to go home and be with my wife. And it's just like, you just got to just provide supportive palliative care to until that time comes, because it's like I completely understand. Like I get it. Oh my God! And then it's the oh, this was really been breaking my heart this week. I've been having so many of these older black men that they hear my voice and they want to get like they get a little inappropriate. They try to get a little flirty. They want to, yeah. I just think, but it's because they just so sad and lonely when they finally do break, because they try to mask their pain with like jokes and humor and trying to be funny, and you know, and when they finally do break down and you know you get to the root of the problem and you're like you know, help me help you, you know, what are your needs right now, what are you, because I am a healthcare advocate and I make sure that basically I make sure people got what they need and keep them in a calm palliative state. And a lot of them just be like, I just need a hug. And that should be, it break me every time because I get it. I talk to so many people every day that is, and even myself, I know there's times where it's like, I know nothing's wrong with me. I know that there's no physical illness, but it's just, you have so much sadness in you and you have so much hurt and so much grief that you're just walking around hard inside you, and it lumps up and it creates physical pain, it creates knots, it creates stiffness, and even if it stays in there long enough, it burrows into you, and it becomes autoimmune disease and those little aches and pains. And when somebody say like, I just need a hug, and you know it, you can feel it, I can really feel it in their heart that would really make everything okay for them, and they don't have nobody. And a lot of times I can tell like it's so crazy being me. It's so crazy being me, and being able to see into people's lives and know and hear, just hearing a voice and know like it's because of the choices that you made. You made fucked up choices, and now your kids don't want nothing to do with you, and that's why you by yourself, and that's why you need a hug so bad, and there's nobody there for you because you were never there for anybody else. And it's so messed up that you're going through this right now and you're dying and you're alone, but it's because of the choices that you make. So I just want to, I guess, encourage anybody that might see this, that might be watching. If you're a young man in your 30s and your 40s and you're a father and you still have a chance to build a relationship with your child, and you still have the opportunity to be a better man to the people in your life, a better uncle, a better cousin, a better brother. Like, do that. Take advantage of that opportunity now, not for the sake of, give and take, having somebody there for you when you get old and you don't have to die alone, but just because that's a good thing to do and you want to leave a legacy of being a good person, of being a good man, of being a trustworthy man, of being somebody that somebody wants to check on and spend time with. It's not too late. It's never too late. You can turn around, you can change, you can learn. An old dog can learn new tricks. You can do better, you can be better if you want to, if it's in your heart. Oh yeah, the shrooms have kicked in now. The shrooms have definitely kicked in now. So if you need to cry, if you feel emotionally backed up and constipated and you've just been holding stuff in and you just been going, working all the time, and you have not taken the time to sit with yourself, like give yourself a real good session, this is the perfect time. We got a new moon in Cancer coming up in a couple days. We are in Mercury retrograde in Cancer, and this is the time of reflecting and looking back and just recollecting and reconnecting to things that may still need to be addressed, so you can cleanse them and clear them once and for all. This is a great time to do shadow work and do heart healing work and do your own research on mushrooms and dosing to find out how much you should do or you should try. If you want to contact, I'm pretty sure there are shamans all over the place, but do your research on them too and check with your spirit and your heart. Ask your body, is this something you feel like I should ingest? Is this a journey you feel like I should go on? Because it's going to take you on a trip. That's why it's called tripping. It's going to take you a trip through your mind, through the things that you have been ignoring, through the things that you have been suppressing. It's going to take you through a trip through your heart, depending on which strand you do. I know different strands work on different things that you want to do. These ones are taking me through my heart right now, and I'm feeling and making my teeth click. I just did one. I did one mushroom. I didn't do a lot, like a whole full. I don't think this is a whole full trip. I don't feel like I'm tripping. I'm not seeing no colors. The sun is setting. It's kind of dull. I'm not seeing any colors. This is not a full trip. I'm so grateful that you guys made it to the new timeline with me. We're working on trusting our hearts and get all the bad feelings out and negative emotions and the low frequencies out, so we can do this work from a place of zero gravity. And they're throwing a lot at us right now on this new timeline, with all of our powers increasing and amplifying. The signal of disruption is increasing and amplifying. So take that into account and consider amplifying and increasing your self-care, amplifying and increasing the amount of time that you ground. Mandatory once a day. Mandatory once a day. Non-negotiable. Spiritual maintenance is non-negotiable in this timeline. I wrote a spiritual maintenance guide that comes with all of my custom cleansing kits. So it has a book that comes with it, a very nice ebook that comes with it, written by me, Goddess Drea B. No AI, I swear on that. Scout's honor, swear on that. And it's full of information that will help you on your spiritual journey. Things that have helped me on my spiritual journey. All of the things I wish somebody would have told me what was important. And the most important tip is, like, everybody's journey is different. Your spirit is going to speak to you in completely different ways than my spirit speaks to me. Your journey is going to look completely different than mine. But Grounding necessary. Spiritual maintenance is just like this teleportation device, this technology, this Merkaba that we exist in, that our soul exists in. You got to keep it clean. You got to give it regular maintenance, just like your car. It's got to have oil changes. You got to put gas in it. You got to ground it. You got to let it rest. You can't run it 24/7 and think that you're not going to wear yourself out. You have to do these things. It's non-negotiable for you to exist, for you to be okay and not burn yourself out and not just self-destruct and implode. I can't believe they gave me a ticket. $100 ticket. Ugh. Whew. The reason why you gotta ground is because me earlier, I'm feeling like, you know what, I'm about to just shut down. I'm gonna shut down my website. I'm just gonna completely shut down. I'm gonna just completely grow off grid and just shut everything down. Just forget everything. I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling crazy inside my body. I'm gonna cancel my vacation. I'm just sit down, settle down, ground, come back to zero, let all of that out. And it's so frustrating that you go to places like the beach or the park or the hike, the trail, to get the peace, to get the solace, to get the silence, to recharge, to ground, and you don't get what you need. You get even more aggravation and agitation piled on top of you. So what do you do then when you are doing the work, when you are doing all the things, and the people still just will not leave you the fuck alone? What do you do then? And it's like, how deep is the surveillance? Because like even this now, like me talking, spilling my feelings, like I feel like the surveillance is so deep, because I had posted in my stories, I had posted a picture of like the fire, like, oh, I'm enjoying myself, I'm having such a good time, I'm so happy and excited, today was such a good day, I got a raise, everything is so aligning, da, 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 da. And as soon as I post that, like literally like 10 minutes later, the police roll up on me. Like that's not no coincidence, right? Like come on. Like who's hating on me that deep? Like y'all really that scared of me? Like y'all really that scared of me? Of me existing as myself with my wings out, having the opportunity to feel into them and get the space to, cause that's all I need is the space to just like flex them mugs and really fly around like Pete's dragon and just see what they can do. Like y'all really that scared of me finding out what I could do? Let me get into it. That inspires me to just get even deeper in it. That inspires me to just get deeper into this shit. 3-3 on my timer. That's my birthday. 3-3. Everything is spiritual warfare. That was my thought at that time. Everything is spiritual warfare. It really is. As above, so below. As above, so below. As without, so within. I'm going to make this a reflection of what's inside of me. I cleanse and purify me, and may my outside mirror that. What is inside me? May my outside mirror the peace inside of me. May my outside mirror the peace inside of me. May my outside mirror the peace inside of me. It's a process, and we're going through it, we're growing through it, we're glowing through it, we're looking good while we do it. I be so happy I don't look like what I be going through. That's my best part about my life. I never look like what I'm going through. I always get to look in the mirror like, what you find in a motherfucker doing that shit. So, you know, it's whatever. Don't eat while you're doing shrooms. Don't eat while you're doing shrooms. Drink some like ginger juice, a ginger shot, like some tea, some ginger tea. I'm about to go in and make some tea, because it make your stomach like, as they go down through your body, like each part, it like they affect each chakra, each energy center. So right now they like in my solar plexus, and I wish I would have got out here earlier while it was more sun out so I could really call into that energy. Ooh, you know what else? You know how the people been talking about. You know how the people been talking about. I looked up in my ear like, what is that? It's my shungite. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all know how the people been talking about the sun not real, this sun not real, right? Yes. I feel that. Intuitively, I feel that. And for real, yeah. You know, like I feel like on do y'all remember on the eclipse? I have a video in my phone because I was sitting outside crying. I was sitting outside crying and I was tapping. And it was because I was like, we were going through a shift, a timeline shift at that time too. So while they were putting the hologram up over, like I'm trying to take a video and I'm like crying and I'm like experiencing all these different emotions. And throughout that year, my spirit had been instructing me, and this is why in this timeline divine obedience is so important. We have to adhere to the divine obedience. We cannot exist in the space where we have to go through divination we cannot exist in the space anymore where we have to go through divination and we have to go through our cards and we have to wait. Like we don't have time. Like we got to move faster. Everything has updated. We got AI. Everything got AI in it, so it's moving faster. So we got to move faster. We got to learn how to trust the divine, knowing that exists in us. So all last during that time when we still had access to the real sun, when we still had access to the real sun, I was always being told like, hey, go sit some water out in the sun. Hey, it's a full moon. I need you to charge your water and let it sit out in the morning in the sun. Hey, I need you to sit out and get these solar rays. Like the whole Leo season, I was being told to just absorb that energy, absorb that sun. Like, and I'm like, I don't have any Leo placements. Like I don't have this energy in me. Like, and I just kept being called to the energy of the sun, and it was telling me like download this into your DNA. Hold the frequency of the sun inside of you. Like you're going to need it, so you're going to have to conjure it. The word conjure kept coming. You're going to have to be able to conjure this energy when you need it. I didn't know why at the time. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know that they were swapping the sun out and we wasn't gonna have sun no more. I didn't know that, but I listened. I had divine obedience and I did what I was told. So now, when I sit out here and even though there's a haze and a glaze over the real sun, I can conjure the energy that exists inside of my DNA that has the imprint and the energetic frequency of the real true sun, and I can call to it and I can become it, I can embody it. So if you have videos and pictures of yourself before 2024 and you have things and you have like, even if you want to, oh my God, I'm seeing a rainbow inside this. This is a real raw selenite. I'm seeing a rainbow prism through it, and it's telling me right now you can call to the energy in your DNA epigenetically you have downloaded within you, sequences that came from your ancestral guides when they were out in the sun working in the fields, and you can call to that energy of the sun. That sun was blazing. You can call to the true sun. 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 You can call to the true sun and conjure the energy of the true sun when you need real solar energy. That is a thing that we can do. That's the thing that I've been doing, and you can do that with any energy. You can do that with anything. Like one thing my grandma used to always say, man, my grandma is a Pisces Sun Cancer moon too. Bless her heart. I love Miss McIntosh. One thing she always used to say, like she lived in such a crazy, magical fantasy world, and I will always be trying to fact check her stories because she would be telling me the wildest, most craziest stories in life, and I would just be like, what is this lady talking about? And then when the internet came around, I started to fact check her shit, like, what year did this happen? What year did that happen? And I would be like, Graham, that didn't happen. You didn't do that. There ain't no way. And she'd be like, it is whatever I say it is. And I'll be like, okay, I know that at the end of the day, that's what it is, what she say it is. And I have that imprinted in my DNA. It is whatever I say it is, baby. It is whatever I say it is. What did I say? It is what I say it is. I have that power within me, in my tongue, in my body, in my breath. It is what I say it is. I speak it into existence. It is what I say it is. Because I am. Whatever I say, I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day, I am. I don't know. That's just the way I am. Detroit, stand up. Oh, man. I'm so conflicted, man. I'm so conflicted. I don't know if I should, like, you know. Ugh. With divine obedience, my spirit keeps telling me I should reschedule my trip till after Mercury retrograde. My spirit keeps telling me I have to reschedule. So, ugh. And the way I had set it up, I asked, like, you could ask it when I say it is whatever you say it is. Like, you could talk to your spirits. I've been doing this practice where I've been doing like since we exist in a timeline where we don't use cards and oracle decks and all of that type of stuff to divine no more. I've been doing little meditation thought exercises. So I'll tell spirit, put the card in my hand. Like I'll say, like envision, like usually when I have a question, I would sit down with my tarot cards and I would ask, through the cards. I'm not going to have the cards. I want you to show me. I want to visually see something land in my hand. I want to see the card that you want to, associate with the message that you're giving me. So I'm sitting there last night and I'm doing it. And I see the Judgment Reverse card sit in my hand. And I meditate on it and I say, what's the message of this? What do I need to know? What do I need to know? What do I need to know about this? And so I'm doubting. I'm like, is this real? Like, did I get the Judgment in Reverse card? The card about fucking doubt, right? So I pull out the tarot deck. I'm shuffling. Judgment Reverse in my hand. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your gifts. It is what you say it is. Move like you say you want to move, big baby. Let's get it. Okay, we're in this timeline where we don't need that stuff no more. You got to practice divine obedience. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's happening instantaneously. It's happening like that. Yes. Hold yourself and honor the emotions that's coming up, because there is grief involved in having to live in the state of divine obedience, because your spirit is going to tell you to do some stuff that your body still wants to be on bullshit. Your body might still want to be on bullshit, and your spirit is telling you, no, you can't do that no more. Not in this timeline. We don't talk to him no more. My ex was in my dreams last night. I can't even really call him an ex. Y'all remember that dude I was fucking? I was a vampire. Can I say that on the live? Can you talk about that on the live? Y'all can talk about anything you want on the live, right? Have you met your soulmate in this lifetime? I feel like I have met my soulmate in this lifetime, but he is on a different timeline. There's a person that exists in the world that is a past life lover, a soulmate. Like we ran back into each other one night only, and he's perfectly aligned, but for my shadow self, for the older versions of me. And he has not done the work to evolve so that he's compatible for this version of me. But we still keep in touch. Not intimately, not physically, but just in the astral realm and the occasional text. But yeah, last night he was in my dream just being completely useless. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I had a dream that I was at my house and he stopped by. And it was so crazy. Like, he brought Big Cat with him. Y'all know Big Cat from the Grits and Eggs podcast. Why do Big Cat just be in my dream? Big Cat be in my dream just in the background ad-libbing things. It's so crazy. I don't know why he be in my dreams. Shout out Big Cat. You be in my dreams. I don't know why. I don't know what you represent in my dreams. I got to figure out what you represent in my dreams. But he stopped by, the dude, the vampire. He came by my house and he had Big Cat with him. And they both sitting on the couch. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know y'all was stopping by. Let me make you some tea. And I go out in my garden and I'm picking herbs and I'm picking some vegetables so I can make something to eat. I guess I'm about to make guacamole or something. And so I'm look, somebody from Ann Arbor is calling me right now. That's so crazy. And in the dream, I'm like picking out the garden. I'm singing. I'm happy. Da, 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 da. And a man walk up on me. It's really tall, light skinned man, super skinny, and he has a piece of parchment paper in his hand. And he's like, "Here, take my number." And I'm like, and I'm not really saying nothing. I'm just like trying to move away. And he's like, he pulls a gun on me. He's like, "Here, take my number." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, hi." And he's like, it's like this is like an old gun too. It's a double barrel. It's an old gun, and he's just like has it like in my face, and it's like at like my face is like chest level with him, and he's like, matter of fact, just give me your phone and call my number. And he calls it, and I'm like, okay, all right, well, I guess I'll be hearing from you later. And he like, nah, I'm gonna just come in with you now. So I'm like walking in the house, and he's walking in behind me, and he puts the gun away, and he sits down on the couch in between the vampire and Big Cat. He's like really, really skinny, so he just slides right in. It's so weird, like he's super skinny. So I go in the kitchen, and I'm like making tea, and I'm dancing, and I always dance and sing when I'm in the kitchen. I'm doing something. That's just my normal thing. And I'm like trying to get dude's attention, not the dude with the gun, trying to get the vampire's attention. And I'm like dancing my ass off, like I'm dropping it low, dancing like a stripper. I'm just trying to get his attention, trying to get him to get up and come in the kitchen and come talk to me. And he's just sitting there, just completely frozen, just blank expression, just looking straight forward, just not even like how he is in this realm, like just completely checked out and just like not awake, not online. Like he lives in a state in the physical realm. He lives in a state where he's just offline. He's numbed out, and like I get it, being a man in this world and all of the things and the stresses and the things. But like I just really want so much more for him. I want him to rise above that. But in the dream, he's just like not paying attention to me, and I'm just like I'm dropping it like this useless ass nigga, like, and I'm dropping it. And I'm like whispering to myself like this nigga's just so useless, and I feel like I'm like trying to I wake up, and I'm like my first instinct is to text him, and I'm like no, I'm not about to text him, no way. And then I'm like, okay, let me uncode this dream. Like, what was this dream trying to tell me? And I think it was like whatever pieces that existed in me in the past timeline where I felt like I needed a man to keep me safe or to make me feel safe, or those parts of me where I was programmed to believe that I needed a man and a man would make my life complete, or you're not safe and you're not complete and your home is not a home unless you have a man. Like I feel like those no longer exist on this timeline, and full matriarchal programming has been completely uploaded within me, and now I'm in a space where like yeah, I'm good. Just leave me alone. If I gotta be alone and I gotta do everything myself, I want to be alone. I've been trying to break that cord with him and that tie, and I know he's here to teach me a specific lesson, or I'm here to teach him a lesson, or mm, yeah, the shrooms. I feel like it opened up my heart and went down through, like as you ingest them, like they go down and they move through and they like move out energetic blockages. At least that's how they affect me. So it's like down in my stomach now, so it's about to go down lower. So maybe I should get off here before that energy moves anymore. This is when it would be a great time to have a partner so you can clear out those energetic blockages together for each other. You know, life is so much easier when you're doing it together with someone who aligns. But I'm still waiting for instruction as to whether that is part of this timeline. This is real true life, what it's like when your gifts come online. And I just want people to know, like, you're not crazy, you're not going crazy. Like, you hearing things and you seeing things and things are shifting and changing and energy is changing. Like, you on time. You on time. You're aligned. That's just what's happening. That's what's going on. And as our powers are amplifying and increasing, so is the signal of disruption, and so is all of the surveillance and all the ads I saw all day today was about removing your data from websites. I'm just like, if they watching everything and they able to hack everything and everybody's able to see everything, then what does it matter? What does it matter anymore for me to even try to shield or hide, or like, why do I even got to wear clothes anymore? So if y'all can see anything and everything about me, why do we even still need to wear clothes anymore? If we're just all completely exposed and y'all can see everything everywhere, then we should all just be able to really just let our shit be free and say what we want to say and do what we want to do. If y'all can peek into our innermost thoughts and check our messages and see every fucking thing we doing and surveil every moment and every day, I should not have to fucking wear clothes ever again. I should be able to exist out in the world and be as free as I can be. If all this surveillance is supposedly and allegedly for our fucking safety, it's for control. It's to try to maintain whiteness, because whiteness needs to fit inside a box because it's not real and it's not based in anything. So it has to adhere to its rules and its game plan. And if you deviate from outside of that, then you're no longer white. Then what are you? Oh my God! Then what do we do? How do we figure you out? If I can't figure you out, then I can't defeat you. If I can't defeat you, then you might do to me what I've been trying to do to you all this time. Oh my God! Go to hell. Leave me alone. Ugh. I release these emotions. I let them be absolved. I give thanks. Ooh. Another thing that I've been feeling is like, what is the one? Do you know all the different clairs, clairaudience, clairsentience, clair? What is the one where you feel like? Sometimes when I'm meditating, I will literally feel a hand on my shoulder or a hand on my back. Like when I was doing the meditation at the beach and I was channeling the energy, and I was asking the divine, like, move through me, like don't take from me, move the energy through me, assist me, divine mother. I could feel hands on my back. I could feel somebody holding me up and supporting me. I physically feel that. I be feeling weight, heaviness, density on my skin. I be feeling a difference in the sensation. I touch it. It's warm here, cool here. Something is in the room. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. All of this is real. It is really happening. But just make sure you ground yourself. Make sure you take deep breaths. Make sure you keep yourself centered. Like, yes, this is really happening. Yes, I'm really shifting and changing and transforming. But it's all for my best, my greatest, my highest good. I am well. I am whole. I am healed. Just continue to confirm and affirm good things over yourself, over your heart, your body, your spirit. You will be well. You are well. You will be well. You have survived everything up until now. You will continue to. You are surrounded by guides, and there are amazing unseen forces. Every day when I get up, I be saying thank you to all the unseen forces that exist beyond my comprehension for the things that I can't even begin to understand. I give thanks. Because I know that you keep me from spontaneously combusting every single day. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for going on this trip with me. I release the energy. Thank you for going on this trip with me. When energy is moving out of it'll come out in yawns and burps and like creaks and cracks in your body. You might pass gas. This energy being physically released and removed. Allow your body to do what it needs to do. What kind of sensations do you be going through when you ingest psychedelics? What do you be feeling different in your body that you don't feel when you sober? I feel much more like loose and bendy and flexible. I know I'm about to go in there and like twerk for hours, get it all out my hips. Get it all out my hips, my hips, my hips, my hips. Happy Friday, everybody. Do something happy and good for yourself. Love on yourself. Take a love bath tonight. That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna take a love bath and eat some cookie dough. All the food is poison anyway, right? Might as well. I'm trying so hard not to sink into that space because I was thinking about it earlier. Like, oh my god, if everything is poison, and like, cause kale is my favorite. I love kale, and I'm like, I didn't already I'm already all organic. Like, what else can I do to try to avoid all of the myoplasm toxins, whatever parasites? What else can I do? I take binders every day, chlorophyll. I'm taking all of the supplements. Like, what else can I do? All of the herbs, sour sop leaves, every day, constantly detoxing, clove water, all day, every day, every day. Ooh, something else I wanted to tell the girlies. Do y'all think that, like, is it a thing that, like, a water sign people hold water weight? I think that's a thing. Somebody check into that and check on the science on that because I really think that's a thing because the water sign girlies be experiencing a lot of bloating because water is emotions and we hold emotions. We be holding other people's emotions. Something I've been doing about that because, you know, I'm not about to just take that thing lying down. I don't take nothing lying down. And so what I've been doing is every rising, first thing I eat is like a couple handfuls of pumpkin seeds. Yeah. Pumpkin seeds. However you can get them. However you can get them. Roasted, raw, salted, whatever. Just eat at least 3 handfuls of pumpkin seeds and then have either your tea, your herbal tea, or have some room temperature water. And then wait a couple hours, like 1 or 2 hours. You're going to go. You're going to be real regular. Stomach going to get flat. Flat, flat. Yeah. Pumpkin seeds in the morning. In the rising. Pumpkin seeds in the rising. Hey, you know I be blocking dudes that be texting me GM. If you text me GM and you wonder why I don't be responding, that's why. I don't like that. That's lazy. It's disrespectful. I hate it. Don't do it. Ugh. It's weird to me. Like, your phone will type out good morning, but if you know me, you know that I'm not a good morning girl. First of all, I'm not a morning person at all, period. I'm a Cancer moon, a Cancer rising. So I'm a night, I'm a nocturnal creature. First of all, so I'm not a morning person. I'm not one of them chipper, happy-go-lucky, like, don't good morning me. I don't get up till 10 o'clock. I don't like that. And don't wish death on my life first thing in the morning. Like, it's so, like, be creative. I don't like a boring man. I hate boring men. Yuck. The worst. Because, like, divine rising, awakening, like something. Hello, beautiful house. I thought something, like, have some razzle dazzle to yourself. Like, we ain't doing nothing but texting. You can't even make that special. For one whole second, I was thinking, like, oh, you might as well go back to dating because everything else in the world that you put in your mouth is poison out here. You might as well. I'm all right. 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 No, I already know. No, not on this timeline. I'm about to go. The shrooms is moving down. I feel the wiggles. I feel like I got a pee pee. That was gonna do an hour. So I'm gonna go watch Pop Up Girls. And catch this trip. Nah, I'm gonna light all the candles and turn on all the psychedelic lights and really zone out with the gnomes. Yeah. Okay. Everybody have a beautiful, lovely, wonderful evening. I hope it's restful and restorative for you. I hope your Mercury retrograde is cleansing and healing. Let the tears flow. Let them cleanse you. If you do try the psychedelics, let me know. How did it go? I wanna know. If you go live, invite me to your live. I wanna see you trip. Love and love. See you.